Welcome back to Against My Better Judgment, the podcast where two friends,
I'm Tamara Golden.
and I'm Dannelle Whiteside, tell the truth, share the lessons, and laugh about the moments that we knew better but did it anyway. Each week we share real stories about our lives, about the time that life surprised us, stretched us, or just straight up humbled us, and the lessons that we learned along the way.
And this season we're calling it How I Learned. How I learned various things having to do with the walks of life, as well as navigating business decisions.
Yep. And today's episode is how I learned how to respect driving in the rain.
Whoa. This sounds like a very slippery story. So, yeah. But before we get into it, how was your week?
It was good. We are trying to find a new school for Shannon.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it? Well, we don't have to get into that.
We don't, but basically, long story short, he learns differently than the way his teachers can have demonstrated their ability to meet that way. And so we're just trying to find somewhere that can meet his need.
Okay.
So that's the long story short.
Wow. No, that's serious stuff. A pretty busy week. It's one of those shorter weeks. We are going to take a destination trip, just me and my parents, and we're another group of family friends, and for the holiday. And so we are, just having a destination holiday trip. Who's doing what meals. But the nice thing, this is my family's awesome, and this family, it's going to be so much fun once we get there.
Yeah.
But until then, it's just, life.
Yeah, so. We're actually going away for the holiday too. It's just a lot to pack up.
I hear I might see you.
Yes, maybe we'll be in the same place. We did not plan that.
Wow.
But we will be in the same town for this holiday. So we're just, I don't know. It's hard to pack up 3 kids and
rotate their clothes. If you have on the blue jeans on Monday, the other kid's going to wear those blue jeans on Tuesday. You're going to switch to the jogging pants. The other person going to have on the shorts. Just rotate that stuff.
I mean, it's fine. It's just,
Wash and dry.
Wash and dry. There will probably be a wash and dry where we go.
If not, we have one. So.
Oh, cool. And then snacks, because my children were going to snack us to death. And so it's going to be fun. Like you. It's it'll be fun once we get there, but it's just the getting there. That's going to be, but it's not going to be a long car ride. Yeah. Just a few hours. They'll be fine. It's just,
It'll be a blast for them, all of it. So,
yeah. And the good thing about it is when I'm with family, it's almost like they take the kids.
Yes.
So I can sit down and be just cackling and enjoying myself because somebody's going to have my kids.
A car ride, that's actually a good segue into our story because, hopefully we'll be traveling in good weather, but tell us about how you learned to drive in the rain.
Mm-hmm. So I have a lead foot. I inherited from my mother.
Don't tell it.
I know. I'm telling it all. My mom drives fast, and she drives.
I said don't tell it. You said enough.
So I drive fast too. And so there are times when
How are we going to beat a ticket?
Oh, I have ways. I've done it before.
Well, not with this admission. Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, yes. So I was known for just zipping around, not respecting the weather conditions. If it was snowing, I'm still going. If it's, raining, I'm still going. And so this particular time I was in college and I went to college in Arkansas, in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, where my grandmother lived. And so when I would go home to Nashville for my breaks, she a lot of times would ride with me because that meant she got to see me, her daughter. So, anyway, this particular time we ride, it's raining and it's raining like sheets of rain. And so my grandmother, she's like, okay, you need to slow down. And my grandmother was very calm. I've never heard her raise her voice. I never saw her get upset. She was pretty much the same even person. So, she's like, okay, you need to slow down. And so now we're on this 2-lane highway in rural Arkansas where it's one lane going this way and one lane going that way. And so I keep kind of hitting patches of water, like standing water on the road, like, and it'd go, just a little bit, you get the wheel, you get back. And so she kept saying, Dannelle, you need to slow down. So I hit this patch of water, and Tamara, that car spun around like 4 times, hydroplane, landed in a ditch about maybe 2 feet from a concrete embankment in front of somebody's house. So the car is turned around, and by this point, I'm traumatized. The car has come to a complete stop, and my hands are still on the wheel, and I'm just like this. My grandma said, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "I told you to slow down." She didn't even holler or nothing. She was just, like I said, still even. So get out the car, and I go to because like I said, we're in somebody's front yard at this point. Mm-hmm. My car is in their front yard. So I go to the front door, ring the doorbell. Nobody's at home. Clearly, this is a farm. We're at pretty much a farmhouse. No one's at home though. And so then maybe I called, I think AAA or something like that. And then a few minutes later, some men come, and they have a truck with because we in the country. So they have a truck with the tow, and they pull me out.
Want us pull it?
Yep. Y'all all right? And so they pull us out, and only thing that happened to my car was I had grass up underneath the flaps and stuff like that. But we were able to get back on the road.
And drove back.
And drove on home. So from then, I just learned, when it's raining, you slow down. Don't be speeding, because you gonna hit a patch of water and be, in hydroplaning in a circle.
That's incredible. But I've never, I'm the exact opposite. I am a very cautious driver. If anything, I set my speed limit to 4 miles per hour above the posted speed limit, because I heard that the ticket range is from 5 to 10.
I see.
So I set it to 4 under. That way I don't have to be, breaking my neck and all that looking around. I'm like, I know you don't have anything for 4 miles per hour over. So that's how I roll. And with rain, I'm that person. Don't be a clown. Slow down. I definitely
Don't be a clown, slow down.
Yeah, I definitely do that. I even think about my cycling years. I hate it when our group met after a rain, just because it just add an extra layer of anxiety when you see that. Yeah, that water on a bike. So
yeah, I mean,
totally get it.
Now I don't play with it. Rain, I'll even. Driving in snow is to me easy, because it's just
there you go.
It's powder. Your cars are gonna go right over. It's gonna be easy. Ice, I don't play about ice, because you cannot drive in ice. You literally cannot do that.
Listen to your grandmother when you're driving in snow. You have no expert opinion about being able to drive in no, it's all inclement weather. It wouldn't be called inclement weather, and people would tell you to stay at home if it were. No, it's not easy. That's where you're gonna get it.
I'm not, because I've learned.
No, driving in general, I don't think people recognize the power and the weight that is entrusted in you when you get into a vehicle. These little kids, they rip and run around here in golf carts and motorized scooters. And there was a fatal accident not so long ago on a motorized scooter on a main road. And this texting and I'm one of those. I am one of those. Texting and driving it's hard for me to forgive certain things. Texting and driving, that's going to be a hurdle if I'm on your jury. The other thing is DUI is going to be a hurdle if I'm on your jury. Like those are just things that because of technology, because of various resources, those are just things that we don't have to do.
Yeah.
But everybody thinks they're good at it, like you driving in snow.
Well, I've learned my lesson on the rain and the ice, and I'll slow down in the snow now since you've been judging me.
Thank you. Dad.
But also, it's important to be calm. I think I learned that, and I'm a calm person in general. Like, I'm not easily rattled. If you jumped out and scared me, I'm not going to scream. Like, my natural inclination is not to scream. I might
throw something at you.
I might, do this, but it's not going to be like one time I was going to a meeting for work, and it was a minivan, and it was driven by, one of my colleagues, and another one was sitting in the passenger seat, and they got in and they closed the van door on my finger, and I didn't scream.
Oh no, that's different.
And I was like, something's wrong with me.
Yeah, that's different. Now, what you just explained is like scoot over different. No, you have a delayed. No, that's not. No,
so that's why I think I'm just calm. Like, I think I'm just calm.
That ain't calm. You can't find your screen. Is what that is. You're like. No, that's different.
I don't know how it is.
That ain't got nothing to do with calm.
And it was calm because I was just like, and then they were like, are you okay? And I looked at my hand and I was like, well, it hurts a little bit, but I'm okay. Like, something's wrong. Anyway, I'm generally calm, and I think I inherited that from my grandmother.
I should have said this. Happened to me this week. I was driving, and deer are out there in the streets.
Yeah, they are.
So I was going on a north and south street, like one lane either direction. The deer must have been running through the forest or something, because it literally was at its peak speed when it ran in front of me. Big Daddy can sprint, and I stepped on my brakes so hard that the volume went down in the car.
Oh,
and I'm like,
interesting.
And then the deer passed. If somebody would have come the other way,
they would hit you.
It would have had to get, no, the deer.
Oh, the
something
deer would
had to get hit.
Okay.
Either me or the deer. Something was going to have to get hit. But after that, my heart was really racing. And then my brain went to, that deer done broke my radio. I was listening to NPR, and I was like, man, I got to get this radio fixed. And I went on to my meeting. But I just, something said, turn the volume. And when I turned the volume, it
went back up. It must be a safety mechanism.
I guess so. Like, be quiet. You're about to get hit. I mean, anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, so mind your P's and Q's, drive on the road. Oh, I saw yesterday, speaking of driving, one of those,
self-driving?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was doing something weird.
Like doing donuts?
No, it just like, okay, so the car was going, I was in the Gulch. Mm-hmm. And the car was going, and instead of going straight down the road, it pulled over. Like, so basically, you know how cars are parallel parked in the Gulch? Mm-hmm. So there was a space behind this car that was parallel parked. I guess it didn't understand that this is a parked car. It thought it was in traffic. So it pulled over and got behind the parked car, and then it sat there for a second. Nobody got out. And then it put its blinker on and got back on the road.
What, was no one in it?
I'm not sure. I think it was somebody in the back. Because
maybe it was testing it. That's interesting.
It is interesting. I'd rather take my chances driving in the rain than to ride in one of those cars.
I'd rather take my chances with Uber or Lyft than driving with you in the rain and in one of those cars.
That's a lot of caveats.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what's really funny is... I digress. Let's
yeah. So it's time for our Will Be the Judge segment. Send us your comments, your DMs, your emails, your snail mail. This is Amara's house. But this episode is kind of funny. I mean, this letter is kind of funny. So she's writing about an awkward moment at work. She says, I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm laughing because I've had a situation like this before. She says, our team lead sent out one of those all staff emails congratulating someone on a promotion. I meant to forward it to my work friend with the comment, she's nice, but I swear they just promote the loudest person in the room. You already know where this is going. I hit reply all. not just to the team, but to the whole department, including the person who got the promotion. I wanted to dissolve into the carpet. I sent a follow-up email saying I meant to send a separate message and that I'm sorry, but now I feel like I'm the weird mean girl. Should I say more, let it go, or start bringing cookies to meetings and hope that fixes everything?
I'm about to go teacher on y'all with this one. First off, know that whatever you put in writing, whether it's your work friend, anything you put in writing can be read by someone else as a receipt. Like anything, a text that's off, not on your work phone. The point is if you put something in writing anyway, that's all, it can always potentially get you into trouble if it's not proper. So whenever you write anything, write it as though you have replied all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Write it as though if someone were to see it that you didn't mean to see it, you'd still be good. So that's number one. Number two, never, ever, 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 unless someone insists on it, hit reply all. Like reply all is always a bad idea unless someone insists on it, because there are these emails that can go to like 1,500 people. What I don't want are the follow-up emails that say, thanks. And then other people saying, please don't reply all. Please don't reply all. Like, so I'm getting 300 emails about nothing and nonsense. So first off, two things. Write as though someone that shouldn't get it will get it. Number two, never reply all unless someone insists on replying all. And number three for you, own it. You made a horrible mistake and let it go. The good thing is, as Americans, assuming you're American, we have quick forgetters.
Yeah.
After a few potlucks and the next big thing, we will forget. So just run with it.
Yeah. I've had it happen to me before where someone has sent something about me and accidentally either copied me or it was forwarded to me in some kind of way. And I responded by saying, like, I see what you said.
I got you, dude.
And then I've had situations where I've sent something that I didn't want the recipient, like sent something talking about the recipient, but didn't mean for them to be on the email. And it's just like, sorry. I mean, like I said, because you said it, like you can't, you said what you said. It's not like I didn't mean it that way. No, you meant it exactly the way they
3 words in this.
Yes. So, own it, take accountability. And then, you might have to be a little, hey guys, for a few weeks. But Tamara's right. People are going to forget about it. And if they don't, you said it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, heck, and I also think if you get an opportunity to have some humility and share that story with that group, like if you're like, oh, like that time when that can go, humility really goes a long way. If it's genuine.
That's true.
Now, if you're not ready and you're still side-eyeing the person, that's totally different. But sometimes you might get an opportunity to inject some humility to certain pockets.
You know what you could do? You could send her a, congratulations note or something and be like, keep being the loudest one in the room. Like, keep using your voice for good. Like, let's figure out a way to turn it into something, tongue in cheek and kind of funny.
You could, but we know you meant it.
I mean, yeah, but, if they're going to be the loudest voice in the room, like, keep it up,
Or you can maybe do some self-deprecation and, wait, is it deprecation?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Because I thought I said another word. But anyway, I was about to do it before one of you readers commented on it. Anyway, so, or you could say kind of like, I guess I need to speak up. Like, make it like, I need to start using my voice, or I need to speak up. Like,
I learned from you.
Correct.
Learn from the mess.
Correct. So good luck with that. What's her name? Did she?
She didn't give me permission.
Well,
if y'all want us to say your names, let us know. Cause I don't want to out anybody. You probably already embarrassed enough already. So.
But if I were to ever read these, I only hear about these when Dannelle reads them. Don't put forget the disclaimer. If you say your name in it, it's coming. So
yeah,
it's in writing. It is in writing.
It is in writing. And I work for a public institution, which means anything you say, unless it's attorney-client privileged, could be discoverable. So, I always tell people, you should act as if you can be on the front page. Whatever you say is going to be on the front page of the paper. Because
like Slack,
it could very well be.
All that Slack, all that back and forth. Some people had same time. Some people have Google or Teams. All of that stuff. People, we can get you. Think about this. This is not your house. And I'm sure you probably signed something that had some small writing. You don't own
Just
it.
be careful. Just be careful. And, if you want to say, it's nothing wrong with saying a little snide comment here or there in your group chat. But just understand, if it's a written word, it could live for a long time.
Know that group, because it's always one person. Y'all are good today.
And they screenshot you tomorrow.
Yep.
Literally, screenshots fired.
Yep.
So now it's time for the Against My Better Judgment segment, where we admit something we did knowing full well we were inviting chaos into our lives. So Tamara has something funny.
So
before you do,
okay.
you got to do it in the voice.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
So as you all know, Dannelle and I started this podcast venture. This is our second season.
Mm-hmm.
And
shout out to us.
Hey, us. So my parents, podcast, YouTube, they're not really trying to do all that, especially my mom. Dad is way more tech savvy. Like he has a little Facebook page. He'll change his little picture, whether you like it or not. So he's a little more into that, but mom, not having it. So I'm like, hey, I'm doing a podcast. And they're like, okay. I was like, no, for real, let's get out your phones. Okay. So everybody gets out their phones and I help them download because they want to see it. So we download YouTube, and then we go ahead and download a pod app, so that if they do want to listen, they have that option. They're like, okay. And I was like, well, here's the first one. So we hit it and they watch it. They said, God, that's good. That's funny. I was like, okay, cool. And so now on Tuesdays, they really look forward to watching it. If mom doesn't call me about midday, I know they hadn't watched it yet. So mom will watch it. Then dad kind of watches it with mom, but then he want to watch it himself. And I'm like, folks, will y'all just give us some comments? If you like it, mama, say like. She's not going to say too many words. She'll just put good. Just something simple. I'm like, give us some feedback. Give us something. Give us a thumbs something. All right. So mom has at least figured out how to click that thumbs up. The up one. Because she's like, Marvin, it's the up one. It's the thumb up. Where is it, Chanel? Where is it? I don't see it. So they figured that part out. Well, dad has not figured out the comment until the episode about how I learned that I don't want to be broke. Yeah. He figured out the comment.
Oh, he did.
So, because I was like, look, all you have to do is just type into the section, really liked it, love you, this is a great job. He decided to do it real time, play by play. So as he was listening, he typed a comment. So there's a series of 30 comments. Yep, nope, wrong, lie, right, funny. So it's a series of 40 comments that are one word, because he's responding and reacting to it
as
he's watching it. And so it's ridiculous.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Thanks, Dad.
Mr. Marvin, keep doing what you're doing, because we need these comments and we need the engagement.
Well, here's the thing. He was very proud. He was like, wait until would you see it yet? And I said, see what? Wait until you see them comments. And I said, okay, Dad. He's like, oh, I got you. So I was like, you didn't get me. I have no idea. I thought it was my brother. I did. So my brother and my dad have the same, let me be clear, first name. Sometimes they can have the same first and middle name, depending on how my brother feeling. What happens? My dad is like, how I get a ticket?
Oh, no.
But anyway, so just at a glance, because people know my brother, he loves social media. So I thought it was him. So I just saw Marvin. I'm like, I don't even know what he doing. And it wasn't until you told me, you said, I was like, you're like, your brother really likes it. I was like, yeah, he loves social media. And then I'm like, And you're like, girl, it's your daddy. I was like, oh my goodness. So against my better judgment, I kind of asked for comments, and boy, did I get what I asked for.
Keep them coming. We like them. I will tell you though, my mom, she, not only does she not comment, but she also doesn't tell me that she's watching the episode. I don't know why.
She's slow. She's slick listening for something because you've heard her feelings on the
Maybe
episode.
so. I don't
your
know,
brother being the favorite.
But then the last week she was like, she made a comment about it, and I was like, oh, okay, so she is listening.
I didn't see the comment.
No, she told me.
Okay.
She's not gonna comment on it. She doesn't. Like she has Facebook. No, she don't have Facebook. She has Instagram.
Okay.
And ooh, child, mama, I love you, but she's never gonna, like, she doesn't post anything. She's not gonna, she might comment like on every blue moon if it's something
She's
like
trolling.
I did, you know, like a good job or something like that. But what she is gonna do is send you all the videos that she likes via DM. I can look right now, and I probably have, I have 3 groups with her in it. I have one of just me and her. Then I have one where she started a group with me, her, and my husband. So she sends us a lot of parenting things. Like, we always know when we did something she didn't like, because it's like, don't yell at your children. It's a video about some message she's trying to send us. And then it's one with me, her, and my brother. And again, it's usually something like, it's a message she's trying to send. Like, it might be about, you know, save your money, you know. So she's always using social media to send a message. Like, sometimes she might send me a message that says, it might be somebody talking about, daughters, you should appreciate your moms because they won't be here forever. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
That means you need to call your mom.
Exactly.
We need to do lunch.
So, you know, I appreciate her engagement. And I try to watch them when I can. Because the other thing, she'll be like, girl, did you see what I sent you on Instagram? And I'm like, which one? and then I could tell I frustrated her. I be sending stuff, you don't even respond.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I'll watch it, you know, because it's hard to keep up at times. But don't stop sending me stuff, because I appreciate it.
Keep them coming.
But just understanding it's gonna take me a little time to get to it. And then it was something else she said that was funny about me and Instagram. Sometimes she doesn't realize that what I see on my Instagram is not the same as what she sees. Correct. That we have different algorithms. Because she would be like, girl, did you see on Instagram such and such? And I'm like, no, you didn't see that. I'm surprised you didn't see that. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It doesn't, I think she thinks you open Instagram and it's the exact same thing on everybody's phone. And that's just not how it works.
Sounds like a conversation.
It's hard to explain though.
Okay, I got this one for you.
Okay.
I got this one for you. Miss Deborah, pull out your phone. Look at mine. Look at yours. Okay, so you do see, like, it feeds me what I want. Yours feeds you what you want.
And
so
it's different.
Correct. Because I'm this way and you're that way, mama. Be finished with that. Jeez.
Yeah, so, you know, it's always... I love that our parents are engaging in technology.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it keeps you relevant and keeps you knowing and understanding what's going on in the world.
And they can watch us on Tuesday.
Yes, they can. And we appreciate y'all's engagement. I love the comments. I love that I know my mom's told people, oh, you know, my daughter has a podcast. So, you know, I know she's proud. I know she's watching. Love you, Mom.
Yep.
Love you, Mr. and Mrs. Galden.
Yep.
So
what's the takeaway from this week? What we get?
Okay, so respect the road.
Yeah.
Respect the emails. And respect your parents.
I like it. I like the 3 R's. I love it. I think you're spot on. I think we have to have a special awareness when it comes to just inclement weather, and yes, snow is included. We also have to have some awareness when it comes to communications in general. Communications, video, this stuff will be with you, and you can even go to your Instagram, Facebook. This stuff will be with you for job applications, interviews.
True.
So your kids will see it. Like, so when we think about communication, what you can be flippant about is nothing when it comes to communication. So be careful in that way. And also, the other takeaway is comment.
Yeah.
Comment and
we read everyone.
We do, and we respond to them.
We respond to them.
And also give us, which is a great segue into giving us five stars. So
give us 5 stars and send us your questions. We'll read them on the air if they make it on the air. We love, these questions, and it gives us the opportunity to engage with you. And so keep them coming. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Against My Better Judgment Pod. And send us the email at againstmybetterjudgmentpod@gmail.com.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Holla.
All right, bye y'all.